And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, call me the Dream Believer, because that's who I am. And today we're gonna talk about how to create your own runes for some specific champs. I'm gonna pick 2 top laners, 2 junglers, 2 mid laners, 2 ADCs, and 2 supports. This is gonna be a series. I don't know how many episodes I'm gonna do this, but I'm gonna do this with every champ. So every day I'm gonna upload a video how to create your own runes with 2 champs. If you want to see some specific champs already the next day, just write it in the comments and I'm gonna do it. And of course I didn't explain yet for what is which rune, but I'm gonna do that and then another video specific where I talk about only about the runes, for which rune is for what, like precision, for what is that, domination, sorcery, resolve, and inspiration. Let's start with Ornn. By Ornn I took Grasp of Undying. Why? I'm gonna show you. Because with Grasp of Undying, every 4 seconds in combat, your next basic attack on a champion will deal bonus magic damage equal to 4% of your maximal health. And you, Ornn, as a tank, you are building tanky, you will have much HP, so you will do a good amount of damage. You gotta be tanky, but as a tank you're doing pretty sick damage. I tried it yesterday and it was amazing. You heal you for 2% of your maximum health. Again, synergize with your maximum health. You're gonna have a lot of maximum health, and it permanently increases your health by 5. It sounds not a lot, but meanwhile the game is going on, it's gonna increase and increase and increase, and everything is about your maximum HP, tankiness, and late game scaling. So for the first small rune, I took Demolish. Why Demolish? Well, I don't need unflinching, because I don't need tenacity. For what? After using a spell, I don't need that. I got my W. And for me, I know how to play Ornn, and I know I can play him good. And I know I can time my W pretty well, because you are untargetable if you use your W on Ornn. So I don't need that. And I don't need Font of Life. If someone attacks the enemy, my ally is gonna heal about that. But for what? I don't need that. I'm gonna be the front line in the game, and they gonna have lifesteal anyway, so it doesn't matter. So okay, if you know, okay, you're premium with your ADC and you know your ADC won't have lifesteal, okay, you can talk with him and compare that. But for the laning phase and for the late game scaling, I don't need that. I need a little bit more damage on the tower, because I'm a tank. I do 0 tower damage. For the second, resistance, I took conditioning. Why conditioning? Well, like I said, and I'm a believer about the late game. I'm a hearty believer about the late game. You know what? I mean, read this. After 10 minutes, you gain 8 armor, 8 magic resistance, and increase your armor and magic resistance by 5%. You're gonna be insane in the late game. You're gonna be tanky as hell. So but what does that mean? That means in the early you're pretty squishy. You have not a lot of resistance. You have your basic resistance but no increased resistance. You didn't took any resistance, you know. We didn't took mirror. Why? For what we need gain 5 magic resist heals, including consume will increase your magic resistance by 5 temporarily. We don't need that. Also, we don't need that. I mean, for what? Armor? Magic resistance? Please, why have only one when we can have both of best worlds? Come on. Okay, if they full AP, you could go mirror shell, but nah. If you want to, you can, but I don't think so. On the third, I took on Vitality, I took Second Wind. Because after taking damage from an enemy champion, heal back some of your missing health over time. This means, no, not this means, it means what it means, but it synergizes with the Doran shield, because the Doran shield heals you over time also if you get damaged by an enemy champion. So nothing else to say, it's just amazing synergize. If you want to, you can switch it up, but it's only in some specific moments if you think you really need to change it up against your enemy. So on the second tree, I took Inspiration. Where is it? There. Because I already got more maximum health, that means more damage, more lifesteal, amazing, more healing, just mwah. And on the first one, I took Celestial Body. Where is it? This, yes. Again, plus 100 health permanently. But one not that good thing is that I have 10% damage to champions and monsters reduced until minute 10. But until minute 10, the game goes easily on farming. So it's not that much of a big deal. And you're doing as Ornn already pretty good damage with your W. And you need level points in your W, so it doesn't matter. Just take that baby. On the last one, I'd pick Biscuit Delivery. Why? Well, sustain on the lane. Sustain on the lane. Nothing else to say. It's just, how much does it restore? 15% of your mana and health, of your maximum mana and health over 12 seconds, something like that. I forgot. Whoa. Yeah, something like that. And every 3 minutes until minute 12. I mean, hey baby, this is nice. This is nice. If you think, okay, I don't need that, I go Corruption Potion, okay, you could go also Biscuit Delivery, but Magical Footwear you could go too. You don't need to buy any kind of boots. You will get at minute 10 boots for free, so you will have an insane power spike at minute 3. You get more magic resistance and armor, so you get more stats to be more tankier, and you will have plus 10% damage again back. And yeah, well, from my point of view, this is pretty the optimal for Ornn. You don't have to do it like that, but this is just an option how you could do it. If you really have no idea, you could do it like that. Alright, let's get to Udyr. Udyr, it's he's pretty strong right now because of the Tiger Stance. This buff, it just let him come back so good. It was such an amazing comeback, and I really like this champ, to be honest. I really like to see him, especially with this legendary skin. Amazing. So I took Precision because, you know, I think he synergized pretty well with attack speed, especially his Tiger Stance. It's just amazing with attack speed. So that's why I took Lethal Tempo. 1.5 seconds after damaging a champion, gain 30 to 80% attack speed based on level for 3 seconds. Attacking a champion extends the effect to 6 seconds, cooldown 10 seconds. So you're gonna rush. You know how you use Udyr. Use your beer, stun somebody, get your Tiger Stance, let's rip that boy. So that's how it goes. Just pretty easy. And you're doing a lot amount of damage. Damage per second is definitely there. It's amazingly increased. It's synergized with Tiger Stance so hard. On the first little rune, I took Triumph. Well, because takedowns restore 15% of your missing health and grant an addition of 25 gold. Excess heal, that's why I took the Triumph, because overheal, I don't need overheal. You know, excess healing becomes shield. I don't need that. Yeah. And 5 seconds, no mana wasting. For what? I don't need that. Udyr has only mana problems in the early, so triumph. On the second one, I took Legend Alacrity. Why? Well, because attack speed. Again, it's all about attack speed. So you don't have to build him at, that's another good point. You don't have to build him you don't have to build on him attack speed. You don't have to build on him the attack speed jungler item. You can build a tank jungler item and you get throughout your runes a good amount of attack speed. So that's why I took Alacrity and not Tenacity or Bloodline. I don't need permanent lifesteal or permanent tenacity. I need permanent attack speed. On the third one, I took Cup de Grace. Deal 10% more damage to champions who have less than 40% health. Additionally, takedowns on champions grant an adaptive bonus of 9 attack damage or 15 ability power for 10 seconds. And by the way, I have to mention, I don't know how the system counts or see that you need AD or AP. To be honest, I don't know, but for now it worked. And analyzed it pretty good, but I don't know, maybe it has some mistakes. I don't know for me, but from my point of view and in my case, it happened by me never before. So deal more damage to low health enemy champions, and that's good. Deal more damage to enemies with more maximum health. For what? I got an amazing attack speed. I don't need that. And I'm gonna build Udyr tank anyway, in a tanky way, or at least an off tank anyway. So for what? And me, while I am on low health, doing more damage? Nah, come on, I don't need that. I need Cup de Grace. And that's the second one. Again, attack speed, 18% attack speed, just for free. And imagine you take the Machete, you know what I mean, the starting jungle item. You have there plus 2 seconds already, 15% attack speed more. So you have already, when you start your blue buff or red buff or whatever you start, 32% more attack speed. Amazing. And the second one, I took their conditioning. Because, well, early, okay, you are a little bit squishier if you don't take some more armor or magic resistance. But I'm a heartily believer in the late game, and I believe that you are not that dumb to feed in the early. So after 10 minutes, easy game, easy life, ladies and gentlemen. Take conditioning. And in the second one, I took unflinching. Because tenacity, I think I need that, because I'm a melee champ. I'm not that tanky. I have nothing except the turtle form, and this is just a little shield. And so I thought, you know what, if I go hardly in just to stun someone and try to escape, I need tenacity and slow resistance, at least for a short duration. I thought this is perfect for perfectly for Udyr, but I have to mention again, you don't have to take that. You can also use press the attack. This is pretty nice for most ADCs at the moment, or fleet footwork. You could that use also, but I don't think that. Just lethal tempo, I think that's the best for him. From my point of view, like I said, you don't have to use it like that. You can also use domination and go for predator, and then move on, Well, let's get to Orianna. At Orianna, I took sorcery. Why? Well, because she's a mage. I don't think that I need at Orianna domination and electrocute. I don't think that I need that. It's better to use sorcery. Well, arcane comment. I took it because arcane comments. Commits, arcane commit. I don't know how to spell that in English. Never mind. His cooldown, or its cooldown, will be lowered a lot by Ori's Q spam. And of course, you can switch it up with summon early, because you're shielding your allies, and sometimes mostly poking your enemy with your Q. But I don't know, summon Airy. I played against someone at the mid lane with this summoner spell or master key, let me say rune key, however. And to be honest, I didn't really feel like it did something. It just ran to me, hugged me and run back. I didn't felt any damage or any health reduction, to be honest. But I don't know. Well, I took Ultimate Head. Why not Mana Flow Band or Nullifying Orb? Nullifying Orb, I don't need the magic shield when I'm low health. I got my, what is it, on Orianna, I think her W. The shield on yourself is your W or your E. One of those, but you know what I'm talking about. The shield on yourself. I got a shield on yourself. I don't need this little magic shield, and this magic shield is really, really low. It is really low. And I don't need that. Mana Flow Band. You know, the Mana Flow Band, the next spell that you have on the next ability, you won't lose any mana. Your mana bar gonna be in another blue colors. It's like, it's a little bit lighter, turquoise, something like that. I didn't think that I should need that as an Orianna, so, and I need my ultimate a lot. So let's get that baby, because your ultimate's cooldown is reduced by 5%, and this baby stacks up to 5 times. So imagine, it's amazing. Amazing. Your ult cooldown goes down so nice. At the second one, I took Excellence, because, well, gaining and having bonus AP or based on level while I'm over 70% of above my health. I mean, why not? I'm mostly full HP, especially in the laning phase. I got a lot of HP, and Orianna is really good at poking. So you got a lot of HP just for free. Come on, this is amazing. At the third one, I took Gathering Storm. Again, why Gathering Storm? Again, the late game. I don't need movement speed and AP while I'm roaming at the river to this one side, bot lane or top lane. I don't need that, and I don't need every 20 seconds a little burn on the champion. And you know, this burn is it's just really low. It burns you for 1 second, just for 1 second, just a little short burn. I don't need that. But what I need is Gathering Storm. I mean, look over time how much. Never mind. How much AP you get? 10 minutes, 8 AP. 20 minutes, 24 AP. 30 minutes, 48 AP. 40 minutes, 80 AP, just for free. This is insane. Imagine when you get to the late game, or when you start to be at a mid game at some 30 men, 25 men, you're gonna be so strong. At the second one, I took Precision. Why Precision? Well, I need more AP, and it scales. I got so much free AP just because Absolute Focus and Gathering Storm. So I took Triumph. Takedowns restore 50% of your missing health and grant an additional 25 gold. I don't need anything else. I don't need permanent attack speed, tenacity, or lifesteal. I don't need that. And Cup the Grace. Deal more damage to low health enemy champs to execute them easier, better, and faster. Well, let's get to Xayah. Xayah, well, from my point of view, it really kind of depends what you want, okay? If you really want high burst damage, a lot of damage, so take the pressed attack. If you want some more, how does it call, attack speed, and from my point of view, Xayah synergize amazingly with the feathers and attack speed and the on-hit damage from her W. So I think lethal tempo is optimal for her, but I'm not sure. It really kind of depends on what you want. You can switch it up, okay? You can always switch it up. This is just how you can do it. Well, Triumph for kill rewards, nothing special to say about that. The rest, I don't need that. No. At the second one, I took Bloodline. Why? Because why a bloodline? Well, because on Xayah, from my point of view, you don't build lifesteal. You don't have it, you know. And like I said before, if you have Ornn with the, I forgot the name of this rune stone, but never mind. When you're damaging a champion, your allies can heal. But for what? I don't need that. I take permanent lifesteal instead of permanent attack speed because I'm building Xayah anyway. Crit lifesteal style, yeah, something like that. Crit lifesteal, crit attack speed style, something like that. And I get just lifesteal for free. Cut down for what? To shred the tanks, of course. It is, let me say, an art of Lord Dominic's, just in a runes page. I mean, hey, why not? I mean, synergize with Lord Dominic's amazingly. Well, domination, more attack speed, there we go, baby. Taste of blood, again, some more lifesteal, synergize with bloodline. I don't need deal bonus true damage. I'm not a Fiora or something like that. I don't need that. Gain burst lethality for what? I don't need that. So I'll take taste of bloodline. Let me. There we go. Okay. So at the second one, I took Ghost Poro, or I'll take Zombie Ward. It kind of depends, because Zombie Ward is also good because mostly your support lets you kill the wards to reward the gold, so you helping him to ward, you know. Or you help with the ghost power. You go in the bush, river bush, tribe or something like that, and set your power, you know, and the control ward. I mean, hey baby, why not? I mean, this is pretty well. I like that. So because I don't think of course you can. So unique takedowns, grant permanent healing from ability damage. Nah, don't need cooldown reductions or movement speed out of combat, so no, I don't need. Maybe you could go eyeball collection to gain permanent more AD or AP if you take down rewards or enemy champions. So you get reward. So you get a reward if you kill wards. You get more AD. It stacks up to 20. I mean 20 eyeballs. So and how much does it give you? 2 eyeballs. Yeah, and 2 eyeballs per champ. 1 eyeball per ward. So take whatever you want of those 3. Well, let's get to Thresh. I would also like to talk about Leona, but I don't have that much time because if this video gonna be longer than I thought, so never mind. Let's talk about Thresh. Well, why Thresh? Well, because from my point of view, he's one of the most popular supporters because he has everything in his kit. He has a shield, a little shield because of his lantern. He has an engage, disengage, escape, everything, just everything. So I thought, you know what? On Thresh, the Dark Harvest is really good. Why? Well, look. Champions, large minions, and large monsters. Large minions, they mean cannon minions. Drop soul essence on death. I think I have nothing else to say. Because it's synergized with Thresh passive anyway. It's really similar to the aspects in his kit, you know. I mean, look, bonus damage. You get bonus damage for soul essence, so you get 2 times. So you have 2 times your passive. Insane. You have crazy, you know, Dark Harvest combined with the AD and E charge. The damage, oh boy, that's a huge burst damage on the carries. You know, you poke it, give it a slap on a lane. You see the carry, give it a slap on a lane, and he comes back and you give it a slap on the lane again. You think, what the hell is going on? You know, I should recall because I'm already 1/4 of my HP. And he comes back and you again, one more hit, and get one more hit, and he just, what the hell is going on? And you're just collecting your souls and getting more burst damage and more and more and more. It's just, oh boy, sorry ladies and gentlemen, never mind. Let's move on. Cheap short for true damage through the E auto attack. Again, more burst damage, more. I don't need heal. I don't need lethality or magic penetration, because I'm not dashing, leaping, blinking, or teleporter or something like that. So cheap shot is the best for me. Zombie ward, well, because, hey baby, control. Just control, laning control, map control. Just sidestone plus zombie ward means insanely control. Nothing else to say. And ingenious hunter, well, for item activities, you buy what you buy. Face of the Mountain, Soul Lowry, Redemption, maybe Mikael's, something like that. You know, kind of depends on the laning phase and on the enemy champs, what they have in their team. You just take that. Just take that. Take that. Take it. On the second one, I took Resolve. A little bit more damage, but because everything is synergizing so good. So good with your passive, with the Dark Harvest, 2 passives, right? So you get a little bit more of AD, but the other thing I took is Fun of Life. So to heal your ADC, if you poke someone, you know, the slaps, you go on, slap somebody else, and your ADC is able to heal. Like, you know, if you use the runes that I show you for Xayah, she has lifesteal. Combined with this, and see, you don't need Fawn of Life on Ornn, on your top laner. You don't need that if your supporter has it. See, so much lifesteal, so much potential in the team synergize. Just amazing. Team synergizing, amazing. 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 Just insane. So I took that. And as a second one, I took conditioning to be more tankier, to have more stats, more resistance, more armor. After 10 minutes, well, because at the laning phase, you're gonna farm anyway. I normally fight as much as I can in the laning phase, but it's just me. It's just me. So yeah, that was it already. I don't think that I don't need that. You don't need those. I don't like those. You know, I don't like those. I like conditioning pretty well. So yeah, there we go. So this was okay. Next time you're gonna see the other 5 champs. I thought I could make 10 champs today, but damn, this is even longer than I expected. Never mind, ladies and gentlemen, it was a lot of fun for me. I hope you learned something, and I hope it helped you. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you buddy so much for watching, and as also remember, if you want to see more of this or something like that, how about subscribe and don't leave anything out, and as also remember, dreams come true, so what should I do? Just believe in you.